What's up, everybody? Summertime in the northern hemisphere, right? It's approaching. You know those days when it just gets so hot, you feel like the tar on the roof is melting and you wish your feet were fireproof? You gotta go under the boardwalk, and that's exactly where I'm gonna take you today, alright? This is a classic jam, and it's pretty easy, alright? Basic strum pattern, old faithful, easy chords, nothing too complicated, and it's a lot of fun to play and sing, alright? The Drifters, we're taking you there. I want you to grab your ukulele, grab your brain, grab your attention span. Tenthumbspro.com. New lessons every Wednesday, new lessons every Saturday. Let's go ahead and break this lesson down right now. Follow me on it. When I was a little kid, my parents used to take me to the Boardwalk in Santa Cruz, California quite a bit when I was a little guy. And every time we would go, I would just sing this song on the way. So there's my personal 2 cents on why I think this song is fantastic. Plus the Drifters, that time, that era, that music, I'm a big fan of all that, alright? Okay, so for this song, we're gonna need a G chord. We're gonna flip it around. We're also gonna need a G7. We're going to need a D chord. We will need a C chord. And lastly, we're going to need an E minor chord. Alright, so those are all the chords you need. Go ahead and get those on your fingers, and let's go ahead and break this down. We're going to look at the intro, the verse and the chorus, and we're going to get it in no time. Alright, so let's start with the intro. Okay, so the intro is a G chord that's going to hold for four strum patterns, okay? Now the strum pattern I'm doing is this one. So if we take a look at it, really I'm going down, down, up, down, up. And your down, down, up, down, up, Old Faithful will work perfect for this song. But I'm also transferring my first down into a pluck. And I'm also transforming some of those into mute. So I'm going pluck, mute, up, mute, up. Alright, now if you can't get the pluck and you can't get the mute, you can still get this song with your down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. But I just like to play it pluck, mute, up, mute, up, okay? So that way you're essentially taking all the downs out of it. Your first down becomes a pluck, your second down becomes a mute, and your third down becomes a mute. So you can play along. Remember, if you can't get the pluck and mute, no problem. Just down, down, up, down, up. Same groove, okay? And that happens in the intro 4 times on the G. Or and then you go into the lyrics. And the lyrics, the first bar, or the first section of the verse is going to be G for 2 and then D for 2. And that's going to look like this. And then it's going to repeat again, except this time it's going to start with the D and finish with the G. 1 D, 1 G, 1 G7. Alright, so from the top. C for 2, G for 2, G, D, G, G. So that second half goes C, C, G, 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 D, G, G. Alright, the whole verse from the top. right, so let's move on to the chorus. Okay, so the chorus is going to go E minor, E minor, D, D, E minor, E minor, D, D, then this boardwalk, boardwalk. Alright? But first let's go through the chorus first. So we're just going to do the same strum pattern, E minor, D, D, E minor, D, D. Okay, now the chorus can be a little tricky to sing because the keyword is boardwalk. So you're going under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk. So you're not changing on under, you want to land your keyword on boardwalk, alright? If you need more help with singing, I'll put a link below and we'll talk about what are keywords. But keywords are the words that land on the changes. And if you know that it's not under the, but boardwalk, actually boardwalk, it's going to make going through that chorus a lot easier. Alright? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's break this thing down from the very beginning. And I'm going to play the verse and the chorus, and it's our mini play along. And the song's just going to go back from the verse and chorus, verse and chorus. If you listen to it, you'll get it no problem. Now, there's not a lot of chord harmony in there. They're kind of just doing stabs in the actual song because it's based around this bass line. And that's the bass line over the G. It's the same thing with the D, except you're actually going to move it down, all right, which is a little harder on the ukulele. But you get the idea, and if one of you, if you're playing with a friend and you want to groove that bass line, while they're going through the chords, it's going to sound really nice, all right? Okay, so here's the play along. Intro, verse, chorus, and then we'll finish with the verse one more time, all right? So here we go. Under the Boardwalk, a classic one by the Drifters. You got it in G major if you want to take a solo. Alright everybody, we went under the Boardwalk and it was fantastic. We were having some fun, we were falling in love, we were on a blanket by the Boardwalk with my baby. That's where you're going to find me, alright? Check the links below, tenthumbspro.com. What are we doing? Well, basically, we're spreading peace and love through music, and that's the whole idea. If you're learning, then you're part of the process, and I appreciate it. But there's other ways to get involved and help us grow, because the whole idea behind Tenthumbs is to spread peace and love through music. And if you want to help us, it can happen even faster and spread even farther, alright? Until next time, leave a comment below, let us know what you want to learn, thumbs up if you like it, and just keep being you. I appreciate you, alright? Have a nice day.